tournament is only a couple of rounds old, but already the Irish have pretty much felt the full circle of emotions here in the first couple of rounds, but it is here for the third match of their World Cup, where they will face against Russia. Hello everyone, welcome along to Cornflakes Script with the World Breakfast Cup here with Ireland facing up against Russia, and it will be the Russians, the first team up, and there is a lot of good names in there that will really test me out today. The Russians, though, are not having the best of World Cups so far. From their previous two matches, they had a 20-13 loss to the United States of America, and then followed that up with a 29-19 loss again to Romania. So it has to be said, they've played pretty well. They've come within a try of the Americans and 10 points of Romania. Not rugby powerhouses by any standard, but a good build-up here for the Russians as they head into this match against the more top nations in the rugby world. They currently lie 6th in the table, but up against them is something much stronger than they have faced so far in the competition. The Irish, or like we said, have faced the full circle of emotions already, going down in that agonising defeat by 2 points to France, and then following that up with a breathtaking last-minute victory over Italy. They sit 5th in the table at the moment, but they have also played one less game than all the other teams except for Russia. So this is a great chance for them to get some points, and they look set to get underway. The Russians with Kunzenkova with the ball at first 5. Russia in the red, kick things off. Ireland in their normal green, a pretty much unchanged side to what we've seen them in last time. And they have early possession that they've promptly lost, and Russia, early ball for them, and it's kicked away from Kunzenkova. Down into the corner for Carney, who gets smashed. Now this is a chance for Russia. Just about trouble for them. Heaslip goes off the back himself for a little bit of a rumble. Up towards the 22. Still here for Russia. Oh, for Ireland. Goodness me, mixing things up already, and it's stumped away from Sexton. Straight down the throat of the fullback for Russia, and he repays the favour. And oddly enough, Ireland have called the mark. So Sexton with the ball inside his 22. Makes no mistakes of finding the touchline this time, and it's a fairly low-key start to this match. One early turnover for Russia, but since then it's been, well, fairly kick. As the line out comes in, nicely thrown by Zozkov. Goodness me, that's a mouthful. And it's kicked away again from Russia, so keen to play the territory game here. Carney will run it back. Don't doubt that. O'Driscoll, good ball for Bow. Now Bow, he's got some support in the middle from Darcy. Ankle tapped. Healy, intercept. Oh, that was so close. And here's a big burst for Russia. What a step by the halfback. He's going to scamper into the corner and will score. Oh, Russia have scored the first try. And we have to have the task of trying to pronounce his name. Gulian Scully. No, that's a horrible way of saying it. Gulian Scully. How would you pronounce S-K-O-I? But Gull, we'll call him Gull. It was all from the Ken Healy pass. Look at that, back inside, intercepted anyway. We won't worry about his name. The halfback has scored a miraculous try for Russia. Goodness, I'm getting tied up in his name, but Russia have scored. It's 5-0, and Ireland are on the back foot already. So here's Kunzenkova, a name we can say. He will line up the shot at goal. 4 in from touch. Oh, it's a ripper of a kick from Kunzenkova. Getting tongue-tied with the Russians. They lead 7-0 after 13 minutes, thanks to a miraculous try by Gull, the halfback. Sexton at halfway. Well, he wouldn't have imagined this in his wildest dreams. It's taken down nicely from the Russians again, and they are really playing well already, Russia. Here he is, the little man who started it all. Gets a nice pass off to his flanker.
Release.
Ireland pretty keen on this ball. And they've turned it over. Here's O'Driscoll and Murray. Popping it through to O'Brien. O'Callaghan in midfield. Numbers to burn here for Ireland. Bow, who still has Darcy. Passes to Darcy. Puts the fend on and he scores. The man who scored the try for Russia. Golinsky. That's what we're calling him. He's being pumped here by Darcy. And Darcy has scored Ireland's reply. It's now 7-5. This match has an inevitability about it in a way. Ireland just seems to be teetering on something special every time they touch the ball, and everyone thinks that Russia is just going to fold. It's kind of that low-key expectation. And that first try for Russia really kicked that in the teeth, but now Ireland have come back and they're just trailed by the 2. Sexton's got a kick from way out on the right-hand side, about 8 metres in from touch. There's no wind really to speak of at all. A slight breeze, Sexton's kick, and it comes. It's a ripper, straight between the sticks, and another 2 points for Ireland. It's tied up at 7 apiece. Kuzenkova back at halfway for the Russians. Kind of hoping they wouldn't see too much ball because their names are a full mouthful. O'Brien and O'Callaghan. Good start here off the kickoff. Zebo chips ahead for himself. This could be a great take for Zebo. Chip and chase and will score straight off the kickoff for Ireland. Oh, just about pushed his luck there, Zebo, but he scored it anyway. He's got it down. And that is more like it from Ireland. That is what we have come to expect. And Zebo finally scores himself a try. He waited on it, just about waited too long, but got the try in the end, got the bounce, and then got hammered by Gutagov, the left winger, his opposite number in fact, coming across. But Zebo in the try scoring now. Hopefully that'll help him on his way to scoring a few more. The side pretty much unchanged. Only one positional change from what we saw in the first 2 rounds. So Ireland staying fit and healthy here. Sexton has a chance for another 2 points. Fairly handy position right in front. And he nails it. It's 14-7. Ireland take a handy lead now of 7 points over Russia. "25 minutes gone, first half. Things Ireland will be thinking about will be bonus points as well, because they need them after that first up loss and then the lack of from the first match. And then Zebo busting away again down the left. He's going to try the chip and chase again. He's regathered, brilliantly taken it away from the number 14 opposite him. Who was that? Malianina. Oh, Zebo has cut them up twice now, and the Russian winger Maliaina has been smoked up. It's kind of like Maliaina, but slightly different. He jumped for the ball, it bounced him, and he got smoked for pace. Have another look here. Look at him. He jumped for it. Don't know what he was. Don't know what he was thinking, but he's bounced up for the bounce. It's eluded him, and Zebo, the chip and chase, has worked for him twice now. Quite ironic considering Tommy Bowe on the other wing is, well, a bit of an exponent of the chip and chase. Sexton has another kick so soon after the last, right out in front, and he scoops it between the sticks. 2 more points, 21-7. Ireland now, after a brief hiccup at the start, asserting some dominance with a couple of handy little tries for Zebo, which will, well, they'll be hoping that will boost his confidence, because they need a scorching winger on that left side. Here they are again, Ireland. O'Callaghan, Ross, oh, not Zebo again, just about, he's turned and lit them up. Just about smoked away again. Poor pass. Darcy and O'Driscoll trying to combine in centre field, can't get through. Still there for Heaslip, he goes himself, takes the one defender away. Here's O'Connell, good pass to Sexton. Sexton busting away on the right hand side, he's still got Bow. Bow will smoke them, he'll be far too fast over the 22 into the try line, and Tommy Bow gets in on the scoring action. You have to say that is a bonus point too. Before I misplace that, that is a 4-try bonus point for Ireland. That is a critical point. They need that against these minnow sides, but what I was going to say is you have to give credit to the outside centre. I'm pretty sure it was the outside centre, Musleria. See replay, number 13, yeah, it was him. Musleria, he showed some good toe. He showed a good amount of pace and kept up with Bow. That'll be a thing to look for as this match wears on. Good exponent of pace in the Russian backline to keep up with Tommy Bow. Couldn't catch him though, and despite that, they've scored 4 tries, and Sexton finds himself here. He won't mind either for another conversion attempt. Right out in front. Oh dear me, he's hooked that one on the left side. I guess complacency as they lead 26-7. And it's still not even half time, but this is what needs to happen for Ireland. They probably needed this match first to get them in the running of things before that French match, but they started the tournament in the furnace really. Here's O'Brien, it's a drive. He's brilliantly been taken and he's driving him very close to the touchline. Good work from the Russians, and eventually Ireland grabs some support and trudge forward a few metres. Here's Ross, half-time is buzzed. O'Driscoll going for a bit of a run by himself. He's all alone out here. O'Driscoll puts the fend on. Brilliant fend from O'Driscoll. A foot race in for the corner against the fullback. And O'Driscoll scores another try. What a run. There was no backline for either team. He made Gatakov look like a fool. Put the big fend on him. You'll see here, just brushed him away. He swatted. He groped at him, but he couldn't get him. And he just had too much speed. The fullback coming across. Couldn't pick him up. But it was this fend that made the try. Gatakov was the only man that was going to have the pace to stop O'Driscoll. And a great try. Ireland now 5 tries in the first half. Not very often we see this, but this is what needs to happen. Ireland need to really get the game on here as they head in towards these final few fixtures against the Minnows. They need big wins. And they need 5-point wins too. Here's Sexton's kick way out on the touchline. No more complacency here. Sexton nails it. And he extends the lead into half-time. 33 points to 7. Russia's little moment of brilliance early on has left them with 7 points, but it would have given them a world of confidence, which very quickly got crushed by Ireland as they lead 33-7 at half-time. Possession dominant, pretty much 80-20. There's no way Russia are going to do much with that much ball. Handling errors, none from the Russians, that'll please them, but again, no ball. 9 from Ireland, could be worse. And line breaks, 6-1. I have to say that Russian try was probably one of the better ones we've seen so far in this World Breakfast Cup. As we head in halfway through round 3 now, Ireland looking to book themselves a place in the quarterfinals. So the cameraman down there, he looks ready for the second half. Let's see how the players are getting on. They look set for 40 minutes of action. Just for you here on the World Breakfast Cup, where things are starting to heat up. Sexton in his Irish green kicks off to the right hand side into the red of the Russians. And it is early ball for the Russians. Nicely taken. Pass back. Nice pass to Kuzenkova, who kicks. Oh, Carney's made a mess of it. O'Connell has to go back and clean up. Numbers here back for Ireland. Bit of a trouble there. And the breakdown turned over. O'Connell had no chance there. He's lost the ball. And the Russians bursting, breaking down the left. through Katikov. That was a good play. And Ireland sniff an opportunity to turn the ball over, and they will do that. Heaslip goes quickly to the left. Zebo cuts back in, spots a bit of space, throws the wild ball, and it's intercepted. Oh, and look at that, breaking the tackles from Kuzenkova. Gets through about 3 of them. Still here for Russia. They spin it to the left. Another chance here for Katikov, but he is easily dealt with by Darcy, who gets up and turns the ball over to boot. Here's O'Connell through a hole in the middle. Passes it back on the inside. Tommy Bowe knocks it on. Well, that was a try-scoring opportunity. He's kicked it into touch, but we will go back for the knock-on. A lot of support for the Russians in the crowd there. Kind of surprising. Not too many Irish flags. That was a nice big punt along the grubber for Tommy Bowe. He's got a good kick on him. So scrum here for Russia. They've got a bit of possession, the Russians, and they'll be looking to string some phases together. Look for maybe a second try. It will really push them forward as they... Oh no! And here's clothesline. Murray has just wiped his head off. That is a poor tackle from the halfback. And really the Russians, do they go for 3? No. Thought they could have been happy with 3 points, but they're not. And Kuzenkova has thumped it. Fairly good kick too, just a few metres out from the line. Here's a bit of a chat there to Filtsov. 6 metres out. Good kick from Kuzenkova. That's a line out here for Russia, but they've lost it. Sexton. Oh, Sexton was trying to draw the defence in. He's made an absolute hash of it completely. Here's O'Callaghan trying to sweep through the gap on the angle. Gets shut down. Now Ireland again, ball in hand, looking to kick through Sexton. It's not a bad kick too, as Bowe is screaming up that touchline, and he's going to meet the defence. Oh, head on is the Russian fullback. Very head on. Turned over. Murray with the ball. Murray goes for a run. He's got, great defence from Gatikov and turned over to boot. Now here comes Russia, turning it back over instantly and going for a run is that little halfback Gull, who has terrorised the Irish defence. You have to say, he has done very well in attack. Oh, that was a nasty tackle there as he passed the ball away. But it's a bust again for Russia. And Ireland looking to get the ball back again, and they have done so. Here's Murray, goes to the left, decides not the best option with no support. Sexton, Bowe's going to have a run. He's going to back his pace. He's going to back his power. He goes through a couple and then gets forced into touch on the fullback. But you have to say for the Russians, Muslera, who made that break just moments ago, had a lot of pace. Just about caused some havoc. Line out throw again, stolen. Here's Ferris. Looks to the left. Darcy, knocked on. Set piece play. Not working too well here for the Russians. And they'll get the ball. And they get Sexton at the same time. So Russia have advantage for the knock on. Ireland have dedicated one man to that ruck, and it does come back. Advantage is over. It's here for them. Here's Kuzenkova. Oh, he's knocked it on. Darcy's picked it up. Chance for Ireland. Just a metre away. Murray goes to Ferris, cutting them in half, and he will get dumped on his back, but score the try. No, the ref's not too sure about this. It's pretty straightforward. A try. We're going to have about 100 looks at it now. Darcy picked it up from the knock-on. Advantage to Ireland at this point. Murray looked for Ferris. He got picked up and dumped on his head. But there's got to be a try. The ref's blown his whistle. Don't know what's up with that. A random whistle blow. Hirsberg got donked on the head. The ref, that was a bit of a nasty tackle too. But they won't mind. And again, he blows his whistle. Some premature whistlation going on here from the ref. But Ferris has scored. There's no doubt about it. It's a try. And he does. Eventually gets to blow his whistle. 38-7, Ireland lead by a big margin now. And they'll just want to carry this on. Here's Sexton's kick right out in front again. He's been fairly good today, just the one miss. And that is just the first try of the second half. So it's been a good second half from Russia. They've competed well, I feel. They've shown some glimpses on attack of brilliance with some speedy backline players, especially Gal, the halfback. He has been impressive, as has Muslera, the centre. It has been a good display. Here's Bo. He goes to Sexton, who just about drops it. Best. Oh, out the back door, O'Connell. Oh, they're running riot here, the Irish. Zebo gets rid of one. Has to look back in field for O'Brien. Heaslip, O'Callaghan, they swing it side to side. Darcy's pass is intercepted, and he makes a desperate tackle just to keep the man at bay. And now Russia launching away an attack. Here's Gatakov. He has been very good on attack. He stopped just 10 metres short though. Ireland race back, support coming. Oh, but Russia cannot hang on to this. Oh, a bit of confusion of what way they're going. There's full time, Best. Ireland are going to run it because they've got a massive overlap here. Darcy will chip it ahead. He puts in a big thumper. That is a massive kick. Sebo is screaming upfield. But he's got Gull, the halfback. Oh my goodness, that was close. Zebo's dived on it, but it has just hit the dead ball line and has gone dead. The ref blows it up and he calls full time. On a dominant display from Ireland, but credit to Russia. They played their hearts out today and they played very, very well against a full-strength Irish team. There were no missing superstars. There was no B team because this was a very important match for Ireland. They needed maximum points and they needed them very badly, but they got them. A 5-point match for Ireland against Russia, but it just about didn't look like it was going to go for them after the halfback Gull. We'll call him Gull because that name is just a mouthful. He got that sparkling little try from the intercept, and then Kuzenkova had no worries knocking that conversion over. That led Russia 7-0 at that point, but then Ireland comes storming back, scoring 5 first half tries before the match settled down into a nice little rhythm. Just the 1 second half try for Ireland going to Ferris, as we saw not long ago. 6 tries for Ireland all up then. Ferris with that one at the end there. Zebo got 2 special tries on the left-hand wing, chipping over the fullback a couple of times. Darcy with 1. O'Driscoll with a solo effort, running, well, through a depleted backline really for the Russians at the time. And Bo with 1 try as well. Sexton, 5 from 6, was very impressive. And that leads a score at 40-7. Possession in the stats, it hasn't changed too much. Ireland dropped about, what would that be, 7% from memory from half time. So Russia gained a little bit of ball. They played with it and they gave it a good crack. 15 handling errors will not please the Irish coaching staff. And just the 1 penalty, that will please them though, keeping it nice and clean. So we're wrapped up here. Round 3, Ireland have taken 5 points off the Russians, winning this match 40-7. Hopefully this might boost them up the ladder a touch. We will check out other results and where they stand on the table, and hopefully no injuries or suspensions. Looking forward to round 4. Let's check that out and see what's going on. Alrighty, so here is a wrap of round 3. If you want to go through and have a look at all those matches, you are more than welcome to, but we will just focus on the matches from our own group, which saw France demolish Italy, so no chance of the Italian upset than that one. Romania and America had a good royal ding-dong battle there, the Americans winning 22-17, and of course the match we just watched. Ireland, well, it's fair to say they destroyed Russia as well. So 2 big wins for the 2 top seeds in round 3. So we'll look ahead here to round 4, which sees Ireland face up against the United States of America. This is another match where the Irish will really look to score a pile of points and put the pressure on the French at the top of the table, who I doubt will falter, but they really need to secure that second spot, do Ireland. So just finally a little quick look at the standings, and well, again, all teams playing 4 except for Ireland and the USA. So a match in hand, as it were, and point standings, well, they're just 1 behind Italy now. So if they can manage the win against USA, they will sit, what would that be, a couple 3 points above Italy, and will look good in second place. Sure thing to qualify now. That win against Italy, boy, that was crucial now. And with just USA and Romania to go, they look odds on, especially after that great display against the Russians, who sit at the bottom now, minus 84, 1 bonus point, and the 1 point. Russia, Romania, USA, there they go, they've got 8, so it's going to be interesting. So there it is, Ireland versus USA. The squad still looks good. We have no little ambulance signs or cards showing up, so we will be fully fit squad to face the United States of America. That match is coming up next. Thank you all for watching the coverage of round 3. Hope you enjoyed the match, and hope you're enjoying the World Breakfast Cup, where who knows who we might see in the next World Cup. That's up to you guys, so do let me know who you'd like to see have a shot at World Cup glory. And we'll see you all soon for round number 4. Thank you all for watching, hope you've enjoyed, and as always, take care.